water is wide, I can cross over.
If you ever travel on Highway 1 through Watsonville, just off the freeway, you'll find a beautiful natural landscape teeming with plants and wildlife. Although few people visit it, Bob Culbertson does his best to make sure it's preserved for all to enjoy.
We have a flock of white pelicans that have come up from Mexico. They normally nest down in Mexico, and they migrate up into Central California.
A state park ranger for over 30 years, Culbertson is committed to preserving and protecting the land.
Here's a little example of smartweed.
As a ranger, his job was to protect the wetlands in Watsonville. Now that he's retired, Culbertson is the chairman of the board for Watsonville Wetlands Watch. He leads school children and others on hikes through the Watsonville Slough, one of the largest freshwater wetlands in the California coastal region.
We do both birding, plant identification, and plant restoration work through Watsonville Wetlands Watch. And with that activity, we're trying to get some recognition of the value of the wetlands to the community and to the local habitats that provide protection for the animals and plants. So we have been expanding the knowledge of the wetlands here in Watsonville, and that's one of my joys of working with Watsonville Wetlands Watch.
The wetlands are tranquil areas of untamed beauty. They are home to the American coot, as well as a stop for migrating birds like the white pelican. People who visit might not appreciate the importance of this type of habitat beyond its natural splendor. However, with development on the rise, Culbertson feels it's important to protect this unique environment.
We're having tremendous impact with more and more people in California. We have less and less wetlands, so having an area that provides for nesting and breeding ground and feeding habitat for a lot of different birds and animals is a good thing. And it keeps the wildlife diversity there for our state and the plant diversity there for our state.
In 2007, Culbertson was honored for his environmental stewardship by the United Way of Santa Cruz County. He received a Hometown Hero Award for his work in the wetlands. Culbertson's heroism doesn't end with the wetlands. A division leader for the YMCA Community Support Campaign, he helps raise donations for youth programs.
We have graffiti and we have gang activity, and the kids that don't feel successful, they're looking for other kinds of alternatives. So the choices are there and the choices are individually made, but it really helps to have a community that provides an opportunity for something different than just being set upon by a gang. So that's kind of a really satisfying thing, is to see how well the kids turn out that come out of the program.
Culbertson volunteers with his local church. His pastor, Robin Matthews Johnson, considers Culbertson her right-hand man when it comes to administrative meetings. He finds time to sing in the choir, prepare food for the homeless, and teach Vacation Bible School. Culbertson recently helped raise money for new guitars and drums for the youth music program.
But one of the things about him that's so wonderful for me as a pastor is that he's willing to do whatever needs to be done. A small task, large task. Last year when we needed to do a fundraiser, he led our capital campaign to raise money to put on a new roof on the sanctuary.
Culbertson is one of those people that actually does think globally and act locally.
If I can help the kids out at the Y, or if I can help the kids through the church, or if I can help the seniors, and if everyone does things locally, then the global picture improves.
Culbertson strives to live his truth every day and has a message for those who want to improve their own communities.
The message would be to go ahead and get involved and find something you're passionate about, and take the time to volunteer a little bit of time or a lot of time and help make a positive change in either part of the problem or you're part of the solution. And I think people like to be part of the solution.
For those who doubt that saints walk among us, there is a humble man with a big heart in Watsonville who might make you believe.